Welcome to Inglight and Flow. I'm Emma, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today, lighting up your English learning journey with tips that make it fun and effortless.
And I'm Liam, joining Emma to bring you practical ideas to level up your English. Today, we're diving into a topic every learner wants to nail: how to build a daily English learning habit that feels exciting, not like a chore.
If you've ever struggled to stick with studying or felt like English practice is just another task to check off, this episode is for you. We're sharing strategies to weave English into your day, so naturally you'll actually look forward to it.
Absolutely. Consistency is the key to fluency. Even 10 or 15 minutes daily can rewire your brain to think in English, making speaking, listening, and understanding feel easier over time.
But here's the reality. Life gets busy. Work, errands, or just feeling wiped out can make it tempting to skip practice. I bet plenty of listeners have thought, I'll study tomorrow, only for tomorrow to become next month.
Oh, I've been there. That's why we're packing this episode with tricks to make English learning so fun it becomes a highlight of your day. We'll cover sneaking learning into your routine, staying motivated, and avoiding burnout. Plus, we've got a challenge at the end, so stay with us.
Let's jump in. Why does daily practice beat cramming once a week? When you study a little every day, your brain processes new words and grammar in small chunks. It's like watering a plant regularly instead of flooding it once a month.
So true, cramming for hours might feel productive, but it's overwhelming. Daily practice builds momentum. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't skip it because it's a habit. English can work the same way with the right mindset.
Speaking of mindset, let's share our first tip. Make English part of your environment. Change your phone's language to English, stick vocab post-its around your house, or label items like door or cup.
I love that. It's like turning your space into an English playground without trying. I once wrote window and chair on sticky notes and stuck them everywhere. Every time I saw them, I'd say the words aloud. It's such a simple hack.
Simple but effective. Another idea is following English-speaking accounts on social media. Whether it's travel vlogs, cooking tips, or funny memes, you're soaking up real English while scrolling. It's learning without the effort.
That's the goal, making it seamless. Okay, what's another way to build this habit? Pair English with something you love. If you're into music, listen to English songs and check the lyrics. If you're a gamer, play in English. It's like sneaking veggies into a smoothie.
Haha, exactly. I started watching my favorite shows in English with subtitles. At first, I leaned on the captions, but soon I was catching phrases without them. It felt like a game, not studying.
That's the vibe we want, learning that feels like play. Another trick is setting a tiny daily goal. Instead of saying, I'll study for an hour, commit to 5 minutes. Maybe learn one new phrase or watch a short video clip.
5 minutes sounds so doable. The beauty is, once you start, you often keep going longer because it's fun. It's like telling yourself you'll eat one chip and then finishing the bag.
Totally. Small goals lower the pressure. And here's a pro tip: track your streak. Use a calendar or app to mark each day you practice. Seeing that chain grow is super motivating.
Oh, I'm all about streaks. I used an app to track my reading habit, and it felt like a mini victory every day I checked it off. It works for English too. Mark a day you learned a new word or spoke a sentence.
Let's talk rewards. Building a habit is easier when you celebrate wins. After a week of daily practice, treat yourself. Maybe grab a coffee or watch an extra episode of your show in English.
Love that. Rewards make it fun. I'd say, if I practice 5 days, I'll buy that book I've been eyeing. It's like bribing yourself, but it works.
It really does. Okay, another big tip: mix up your methods. Doing the same thing every day can get boring, so rotate activities. One day, listen to a podcast. Another, write a journal entry. Then, try chatting with a friend in English.
Variety keeps it fresh. I like switching between apps, videos, and even singing along to songs. It's like a workout. You don't just lift weights, You mix in cardio and yoga.
Great analogy. Mixing methods also trains different skills listening, speaking, vocab, all at once. Plus, it tricks your brain into staying engaged because it's not repetitive.
What about time of day? I find mornings work best for me. I'll review a few phrases over coffee before my brain gets overloaded.
That's smart. Mornings are great for some, but others might prefer nights when they're relaxed. The key is picking a time you can stick to. Maybe tie it to a routine, like studying while eating breakfast.
Oh, I like that. Stacking habits. I started practicing vocab while brushing my teeth. 2 minutes, twice a day, and it adds up without feeling like extra work.
Genius. Habit stacking is so powerful. Listeners, try this. Pick something you do daily, like making tea or walking, and add a quick English task to it.
All right, let's address a common roadblock: losing motivation. Sometimes you're all in, but then life hits and you skip a day. How do we bounce back?
Good question. First, don't beat yourself up. Missing a day doesn't ruin progress. Just jump back in with something small, like watching a 1-minute video. Momentum builds fast.
I agree. It's like falling off a bike. You don't quit, you get back on. Also, remind yourself why you're learning. Want to travel? Get a job? Watch movies without subtitles? That why keeps you going.
So true. Writing down your goal can help. Stick it somewhere you see daily, like your mirror. It's a little nudge to stay on track.
Another trick is finding a study buddy. Learning alone is fine, but practicing with someone else makes it social and fun. You can quiz each other or just chat in English.
Oh, I love that. I had a friend who'd text me random English questions like, "What's your favorite food?" It felt like a game, and we kept each other accountable.
Accountability is huge. Even online communities work. Join a group where people share tips or practice speaking. It's like having a cheer squad.
Let's talk about tools. Apps like Duolingo or Memrise are great for quick practice. But don't sleep on free stuff. YouTube has tons of English lessons for any level.
Totally. I'm a fan of podcasts too. You can listen while commuting or cleaning. It's learning on autopilot. Pick ones with clear speakers to start.
What about books or shows? Reading a simple novel or watching a sitcom in English can feel less like studying and more like entertainment.
Yes. Start with something familiar, like a show you've seen before, but in English. You already know the plot, so it's easier to follow the language.
That's a great hack. Okay, let's tackle another issue. Feeling overwhelmed by all the things to learn. Vocab, grammar, pronunciation. Where do you even start?
I'd say focus on what you need most. If you want to chat with friends, prioritize speaking and listening. If it's for work, maybe focus on emails or presentations. Break it down.
Breaking it down is key. You don't have to master everything at once. Pick one skill, practice it daily for a week, then add another. It's like building a house, one brick at a time.
Love that analogy. Also, don't aim for perfection. Native speakers mess up too. The goal is communicating, not sounding like a textbook.
So true. Mistakes are part of learning. I used to stress about grammar, but now I just focus on getting my point across. People understand anyway.
Let's share a fun activity: storytelling. Every day, try describing something simple in English, like what you ate or a funny thing you saw. It builds confidence.
I do that. I'd narrate my commute like the bus is late and that guy's dog is so cute. It's silly but helps you think in English without pressure.
It's like a mini adventure. Another idea is keeping a tiny journal. Write one sentence a day about your mood or plans. It's low effort but adds up.
Journals are great. You can even record voice notes instead. Talk about your day for 30 seconds. It's like journaling but for speaking practice.
Ooh, I'm stealing that. Okay, what about gamifying it? Turn learning into a challenge, like learn 10 words this week or speak English for 5 minutes today.
Gamifying is so fun. I'd set goals like use 3 new phrases in a conversation. It's like unlocking levels in a game.
Let's talk real world practice. Ordering coffee in English or asking for directions is a great way to test your skills in low stakes settings.
Yes, I started small, like saying, "Can I have a latte, please?" at a cafe. It felt like a win every time I didn't freeze up.
Those little wins matter. They build confidence for bigger moments, like interviews or travel. Okay, what's another tip to keep the habit alive?
I'd say reflect on progress. Every week, think about what you've learned. Maybe you understood a song lyric or replied faster in a chat. Celebrate it.
Reflection is huge. Sometimes you don't notice improvement until you look back. Try recording yourself speaking now and again in a month. You'll be amazed.
All right, let's hit a big one. Staying patient. Building a habit takes time, and fluency doesn't happen overnight. How do we stay chill?
Good point. Focus on the journey, not the finish line. Every word you learn is a step forward. Compare yourself to last month, not to native speakers.
I like that. Compete with past you, not others. Also, mix in fun stuff, like watching comedies in English, to keep it light.
Definitely. Humor makes everything better. Okay, let's wrap up with a few daily habits anyone can start today for instant impact.
First, spend 5 minutes with English every morning. Maybe watch a short video or review a vocab list. It sets the tone for the day.
Second, talk to yourself in English for 1 minute. Describe your plans or what's around you. It's quick and boosts speaking confidence.
Third, listen to something in English daily. Even background music with lyrics counts. It trains your ear without extra effort.
Fourth, write or say one new sentence every day. It could be, I'm excited for dinner or the sky is clear. Tiny but powerful.
Love those. They're so easy to fit in. Okay, before we go, we've got a challenge for everyone listening. Pick one of these habits, just one, and try it every day for a week.
Yes, maybe you'll talk to yourself in English or switch your phone to English. Whatever it is, start small and watch it grow. Share your progress with us. We'd love to hear about it.
This has been such a blast. If you enjoyed today's tips, please like, share, and subscribe to Inglite in Flow. We've got more episodes coming to keep your English journey glowing.
Don't forget to drop a comment below. Tell us which habit you're trying first or what keeps you motivated. Your stories inspire us.
That's it for now. Keep learning, keep shining, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Happy studying!